everybody, welcome back to Shapes 2. I did a little bit of work, not much. I now have my one, that's my Milestone 6 is coming in on 3 levels. I haven't changed my Milestone 4. I'm sorry, that's Milestone 5. Yeah. So Milestone 4 is still only coming in on 1. I was only able to get Milestone 5. I just finished this shape, and it's now coming in wrong. And my blueprint is still coming in, but it's it seems a little patchy. It's I mean, I'm dropping it off on 2 levels. But I don't want to change it until I get to the next unlock, the next technology. I got 3.2 million. I'm not too worried about it. So over in Milestone 5, I was now able to switch it. Okay. So what I switched was I'm now using all 3 levels. So each and every time I dip out of a shape, I'm going all 3 levels. When I dip out of a color, a paint, it's all 3 levels. Then all 3 of those levels get put onto a belt. So level 1, level 2, level 3. They all go down the belt. I deal with each one of these on all 3 layers. So if it's like this one is basically rotating 180 degrees because I need it spun, then I half destroy, right, to get the part of the piece that I want, like the mustache or the whatever. And then turn around and turn it again because you need to rotate it the right way. That goes down the belts and gets split. Now, I've got this all set up so that I have a painter recipe. And in that painter recipe, this side accepts level 3, this one accepts level 2, and this one accepts level 1. The paint comes the same way. Okay, no matter what the color it is, I've got it set up on all 3 levels. And of course, I've trained anything that's really that far away. And once again, everything gets brought out on all 3 levels. No matter what, everything in here now. These aren't all that difficult of blueprints. So what I tried in the beginning and I tried to show is that, and yeah, if you look, I mean, I'm only need 3 and I've got 4. I am overkill. I am not behind the 8 ball, but I'm ahead of it. But still, you're not going to see full saturation on these cutters. When it comes to the rotators, I only need 2, but I have 3. Yeah, I went over. Well, I have the entire... I mean, I don't need to condense it, is my point. I tried doing a cut, rotate, cut, stack, cut, and it just got me into nothing but trouble. And so I ended up doing one operation on a 1x1 and then the next operation on 1. And I blueprint everything so that when I set this up, it's like just grab the blueprint, grab the blueprint, grab the blueprint. When it comes to these ones, I have it all nicely set up so that, like I said, excuse me, so that level 1 goes in 1, level 2, level 3. All of the gatherers, whether they're paint or whether they're shapes, all are set up to spit out 1, 2, and 3. So every belt is fully, right? And I'm only using the level that I need to in each one of these. They're all nicely set up. When they spit the thing out, they do the same thing. They spit out all 3 levels. And then I might switch it or deal with it or whatever on its way out. And then I load it. That gets taken off to a different part of this little factory. But the important one is here. On this last set of stackers, because that's what these are. It's my same recipe I've been using this whole playthrough. It's just that it's split up so that, you know, the bottom comes in the bottom always. The top goes in the side as always. I seem to have a mistake there. Why do I have a mistake then? Oh. Okay. Let's get rid of that said mistake. Okay, so obviously when I first started the whole thing out, I had a mistake in there, but it wasn't going through because it was not accepting that level over there. I should have Everything else is looking good. Yeah. So each one of these is set to retrieve a certain level and then spit it out at a certain level, meaning this brings it in at third. I do bring it all down to the first because I'm using the same recipe, same blueprint, sorry. But here's the important part. These belts are full. To me, anyways, they're full. I can't get them any fuller, so obviously I'm bringing in enough and I'm spitting out enough, and I can't spit out any more. This is getting loaded pretty much as fast as it can be loaded, and I'm delivering all 3 parts back to the home vortex, and this basically just constantly spits out stuff. There might be a little space in between, but that's pretty steady flow as far as I'm concerned. All 3 levels, pretty steady flow. Same thing here. On the first level, I have to beef that up, but I've only got 166 platform points. So another thing that I did was I have a pin task zone now. And so what I do is I make my pin tasks here. Okay. I brought in 3 colors of paint. I brought in 2 sets, all 3 levels, so that all I got to do is, if I need, like this one's already done. This one's finished. So a bunch of trains, and then I can split this up first, second, and third level anytime I really wish. So I can get rid of this one and start to take on another task. So get rid of all this stuff. I don't have this part blueprinted, so I'd like to keep it. Okay. So I'm back up to 432 now that I got rid of all that, but commonly when I take on a pin task, I'll pretty much take pictures of each one of these, right? And then put those on my little screen there and whatnot and deal with them that way. So I know I need this, which cost me how much? 16. Okay, well, we'll keep that in mind. I might get rid of this. I might not. All this does is it takes the third, the second, and the first and puts it all down onto the same level so that I can now deal with it all at first level. Although I might do my milestones, all 3 levels, I don't usually do the pin tasks that way. I'll usually just, take them on as an individual task. Now, I need half of this. So cut, don't need a stack, half. I can actually take all 3. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave this alone just for now. This will take all 3. This is unadulterated. And that leaves me the mustache I need. Then I need the windmill. Do I want to split this or do I want to... I need to cut this in half as well. So, you know what? Maybe I'll cut it half and half. So I'll have 2 halves coming out on this one. I need face north. I need it for this one. So I need to counterclockwise with that one. Rotator. Counterclockwise, all 3 levels. Let's do that one. And this one needs to go the other direction because I need it for a bottom. So this can go clockwise, 1. So like I said, very simple blueprints. I like to keep it simple for myself. And it might cost me a little bit more platform units than some other, what could be done. I've tried not to look at anybody else during this, up until I finish hard mode, and then I'll take a look at other people. And maybe I'll go learn some stuff off other people and how they're doing things and all the rest of that fun stuff. The top one, that'd be this one, needs to get colored blue. as well as this mustache, which needs to turn clockwise. Okay. And I'll have that at the bottom. So what I could do, 404, that's not really... But what I'll do is I'll show you how I set up the paint. So it's 3 and 3. Now, I have a fairly big-sized one with a quarter turn clockwise at the end of it. And then I have this minimal setup. So I can do this one. That'll pick up the mustache. Hi, hon. That'll pick up the Oh, really? I think our movie's in. We just got our eBay or our Amazon order. The Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles, seasons 1 and 2. I finally figured I'd pick it up. So this is going to be blue. So we'll grab one of these, hook it up there, and done. Because this is all set up to take first, second, and third rows of each, right? This spits it out. I mean, that's a fairly solid belt. Pretty solid. And then these stuff will take it in. Okay. Pretty solid. Yeah, looking good. That one's looking a little thin. But that part is going to become the bottom mustache. Guess what that is?
I don't know.
That's the shows.
Show.
Yeah. Sarah Connor Chronicles? Sarah Connor Chronicles. The Terminators. Yeah, I told you I ordered them. Okay. Well, I ordered them. Okay. That'll be the mustache, the bottom. Then I need another blue on face north. That'll be this top one. So same thing. I can pull out of my paint. We'll pull this one. Yeah, this will work. And actually, let's go there. Okay. So from here, I'm just gonna, So he goes there. And then you know what? Let's go there, back you up. Oh, and bring that one there. Yeah. Just for ease. Now, I can't mix these lines because each one of them has got 3 layers to it. Okay. So I can't like bring one into the other. It won't do me any good. From here, we grab the output. Okay. This will be mixed with this one. Oops. So we could do another sticker. No. I wonder if, no, that wasn't enough. X, go up one. Yeah. Oh, I went the wrong way. But I need it this way. Right. Okay. And I can go there. I'm going to take that out so that this gets done like so. And then this one goes there. Now, this will be both sides of this, or so what's going in there. Bring that out. and down. Now I need to go on top of the mustache. So I'm going to use the same thing. I wouldn't normally do this for whatchamacallit because it's not needed. But just to show you how I do... Okay, hang on. Hold it. So in order to come out of here properly, I always have to collect the belt because that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. If I just went straight, that wouldn't work. So I have to go this way and then come back. Okay, like I have to... The belt has to be collected so that I have all 3 levels and then come back in so that I have all 3 levels. It is the way this is all set up. And then this will be the final to go. There. That looks a little neater. And it's fairly easy to set up. This will now give me all 3 levels into this as a completed. Now that'll kick that one out as soon as the new ones come in. Or you can just highlight it and press I and then it's gone. So this should be my final piece when it's all done. Yeah, there we go. Which is what it looks like. Oh, well, let's turn. Oh, no, I messed it up. I'm sorry. I need to give it a spin. The mustache needs a spin. Where's my mustache? Okay. So the mustache needs a spin right here. Rotator, 3 levels clockwise? 180. Do I have a 180? 3 levels, 180. There we go. So that should spin it around and put it on top, which is where it needs to be. I messed up. See, there we go. Easily fixed. Highlight all of that. And reset, and reset. There. That should all be reset. Does he want more food? Yes. Well, of course.
It's a great big hole. So
yeah, you bet.
The hole, and but he now wants more food anyway.
I gave him nummy nums yesterday. That's why he's been at me all night. Okay, so let's see. Let's make sure that comes out right. This needs to be reset. This should be... Yep, there we go. There's our piece. Woohoo! That looks a little better. Okay. And that was... that took me, like, no time to set up. Once you got all the blueprints in place. Yeah, it takes me a bunch of platform units, but you got to remember that I'm going to crash this down as soon as that piece is built, because then I move on to this piece, which has nothing to do with the first piece. And then on and on and on and on and on. And this is where I create... Now, I don't normally do 3 levels in here. I'll normally just, stick to 1 level. But it's fairly easy to set up all this stuff. I might back off the train up to here, give myself a little bit more room. But each one of these is set to come out as 3 and 3. I'll never need any more than that, no matter what kind of piece. I really don't think so anyway. And then from here, I can go straight forward with any one of them. I got that all nicely set up that way. I didn't need any more, and setup back here is fairly simple. It's just 3 in, 3 in. And these are like backed up now because, well, I'm not using circles, but you know what I mean. It's even the stars are doing fairly good. I want them in on 2 separate cargo boxes for these because you will use... Well, I'm not even using this one, but this way you use them equally. You know what I mean? When you're building a piece. So, or if you use both of them to build the piece. As it turns out, this piece is a fairly simple one. And I'm not even carding any yet. Okay, I'm still building. So it's loading. I mean, that's pretty inundated. These are pretty solid. I mean, I can't get too much more out of that. I really need to get 60 points together to do 3 levels. I need 1 more vortex input, and then painting is, I think, where I'm bottlenecking a little bit because I only have 2nd level painting. But it'll come. I did pick up blue trains because I needed it for one of my builds. I can't remember which one now. Did I need it here? Yeah, this is where I needed it. Okay. So let's get this going the right way. I had an issue here where I wasn't building. And the reason is that I brought things in on one train line. I've now fixed this side. Now I have to fix this side. So what ends up happening is the train dumps everything at the first station and doesn't have anything left by the time it gets to the second station. So my fix was to make a red train and a blue train. You notice the blue line? So each one of these trains ends up going, and I had it going to just the one station and then the other one comes to this station, but it didn't work out. It actually works out better if I have both of them going to both, and now I'm supplying enough parts. So I need to do the same thing here, which is I started, but I just didn't have the foundational points. So I'm going to copy that. Like so. Now I'm doing the exact same thing that I have there. You come over. And we're going to copy that. Paste it. Get rid of those trains, because I want blue trains. Same reason. Box cart, no. So 2. And then we're gonna come right close. Let's come closer. There. So now this is the blue line. Once I hook up these trains, it'll be the blue line. Are we building? Are we? Yeah. Okay. So that's all doing well. Let's start the blue train. And then I'll try to split my trains up like I usually do. I'll get one down there and then I'll... Yeah, right about there. That's good. Okay. Get that all started up, and then once this starts to fill up, I'll have 2 levels of goods coming in, same as this one, 2 levels of goods. And that should fill this stuff up very nicely. I could try to bring that train in over here and just have it service the second one. I could try that. If I don't see it working, then I might go that direction. For right now, these guys don't have anything in them. And of course, my output over here, this is empty, which this is supposed to be full. So that's, and I know my issue is because I don't have enough. This is second level stuff. This is wanting first level stuff. And it's because I don't have anything in here. This is still running on the old system. Wait, I'll switch this over like I did my other milestone. And then we'll be able to have more. I can't really spit out much more. These are all full. Everything's all saturated. Same with this stuff. Yeah, it's all saturated. So I can't go any faster than what I'm doing. Yeah, he just left. That's all good. Maybe the second level will pop out. Good. Okay. So I'm going to have... Oh, and it only took... Oh, wow. And I might have to switch these trains over. Because these are still... Yeah. And I don't want to deliver that many to the first one. I want them split. Oh, finally getting some stuff in. This should start backing up. So we'll come back and look at it later. The pin test area. Okay. So this... Yeah, here we're going pretty good. Like gangbusters. Fulfilling my pin task pretty quickly. Right after that, I'm going to have to go chase this milestone pretty quick here. I've already got the area. So I got all the parts and pieces right in this area that I want. I might have to bring red in to the area because the only red is over here. But I'm pretty far away, which means these are fairly large, right? Pretty big areas to draw upon. And this will be a permanent structure. This will be, I'm waiting for platform units and whatnot because I either do milestone number 4 in 3 levels so that it comes in this way. So that I'm getting this many points that fast. I mean, that's pretty quick for these because I'm now at 108,000. So I want these building as fast as possible. I'm building milestone 5 faster than milestone 4 now. These used to be equal. And now I'm really outpacing this, and I really need to catch up with that. I think that's something I'm going to do off camera and then show it to you once again. Like I said, fairly simple blueprints. When you look at all of them, they're really, really simple blueprints. It takes up a bit of room, no arguments, and it takes up a bit of platform units. I didn't have a problem back in normal level when I played that. It's becoming an issue in insane level because it's not giving me insane. It doesn't show that I'm playing the harder mode, the more difficult mode. So everything costs 150% more, and I'm not getting as much. I think it's 80% I'm getting. So it's been a struggle. But I now finally got this working, which I'm happy about. Because now I can do this for milestone number 4, right? Which will beef this up big time. It'll help it out. I'm doing little patch stuff there to try to keep that working. As soon as I get the next blueprint, then I'll get rid of all of this and I'll make a permanent blueprint structure, which will be 3 high as well. So yeah, that's the plan. So, what was I doing? I was back here. No, in task. This is done. Okay. So now we'll cut that off. And the whole purpose of this area was to be able to do this. Shut her down, and then figure out the next picture. So that picture's done. Oops. And that's my next one. No problem. So the bottom of it is going to take 2 whiskers again. Blue. Well, could I have kept some of this? Probably. I'll be honest. I probably could have kept some of it. But I like to know what my next piece. So I'm going to need half and half of this. I'm going to stay away from the 3-level stuff and just do single-level stuff. Which means getting that copy and pasted and that copy and pasted. Now I have everything coming in at single level and I can just draw upon what I need. So, I need to cut half. That's a 3-level. Single level. Well, I can put it here. Okay, so I'm going to cut. How come it's... Yeah, there we go. That can be gotten rid of. Oops. Okay. So that'll be a half piece. Which, face north, face north, face north, needs to be spun counterclockwise. So rotator, counterclockwise. So that's now facing the right direction on top, and it needs to be blue. So that's pretty simple. Bring it over to the blue, or bring the blue over to it, whichever. No. So I'll leave enough to be able to get out with these ones if needed. Yeah, that wasn't enough. That should be it. We'll stop off here and put down a painter. So paint 1 level, 2 foundation, paint on side. And then here and go in. So I'm only actually using the first level on this. Right? So I've got 2 other levels that I can use on just that painter alone. And then this should be facing back north, and that'll be the bottom level. Then I need 2 of these. And yep, that's it. Just 2 of them. So 1 needs to be blue, 1 needs to be gray. So I'm going to go here. Actually, let's go before it. Go under. I should have done that. Here. And then we're going to make this, copy, paste, and bring, start back there, and bring that into there. Now, I do need to switch this, oops, just the lines, please. Pipe, in, second level, okay, and done. And then that can get turned upwards. This needs to get redone. Okay, that looks a little better. The other one will go on the other side. And that comes in there. One of these is going to have to get spun. Oh! Hang on. Sorry. Okay, well the lines are all in. Okay. Cut half. Cutter. So this one, the cut half, even though it's 3 levels. Okay. So at the end of this, I'll have a half piece. And face north. One needs to go counterclockwise, and the other one needs to go clockwise. Which one's going to get painted? This one. This one needs to go counterclockwise. So rotator, single level, counterclockwise. Oh. That needs to go the other direction. This one needs to go clockwise. There. And then the 2 of these, just a standard stacker here. That looks a little better. Okay. And then we will take the same stacker, copy that, put it there. Oops. Take one of these, and that goes in there, and this comes up from the bottom. That is facing the right direction. Yes, that is our piece. Okay, now I need a mushroom man. 3rd level mushroom man. Mushroom man has red mustaches. Okay. In which case, let's get us some mustaches. So we'll grab these, copy them, go here. And then run that. They need to be the other direction. What am I doing here? I am 90 degrees rotating. So we will... we will rotate counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. There we go. And that should spit them out. Get rid of that. Yes. That is not the piece I need. How did I mess that up? I am facing north. These are going to be red. So it's clockwise, not counter. Okay, well, this will be just as easy to do it this way. Okay, and that is bottom of mushroom dude. So that needs to be forwarded. We leave 2 spaces. Yeah, that should work. I wonder if that... Nope. So I need... There we go. And I'll grab that painter, because it's just facing the same way. And pipe that in, and that should be red. And a proper mustachio. Now I need a round piece, half. So same thing. That looks like my cutter. So I'll cut that in half. And then I need to spin that counterclockwise. Put it on top. Yep. Okay. And then this. Same thing. We'll bring it out here. That gets spun. We'll grab that. Put it there. And that's the next level. So we'll grab that. Put it there. And that becomes the bottom. And that becomes the top. Next level. Next level is a half piece red. So same thing here, but I need to spin it the other direction. So copy that, put it there. This is a counterclockwise, so I need a clockwise rotation. There we go. And bring you out. Now, I'm only using one of the levels of red in there. Right, the second level. So I need to find my first level, which is here. Copy that. Back that off. And put it there. Grab my... That's not working, eh? Well, isn't that... Okay, well... Let's go here. There. 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 A little more line than I was looking forward to, but that's okay. And then that's the top piece. So we can bring that out this way. And take a copy of that. And go there. That's the bottom, that's the top, and then you go to the train. And there we go. A little bit of black platform units used, yeah, but I'll spit that one out pretty quick. And then it's moved on to the next piece. Now, could I do this on a MAM? Yes, I could. I could plunk down my make anything machine, but my problem with the MAM is... 1/4 of it is 990,000. That's no problem. It's 1,100. Is mine the best? I don't know. It's when I get down to building the MAM, right? This is the way I bring it in, and I can't show it to you. I wish I could, but I split up each of the pieces, and I'm going to have to adjust it because now I have 5 levels. I know I have getting the rollback galactic gliders. Space Brown standard, pushing the limit. That is 5 levels. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. So in normal mode, you only have 4 levels. Here you have 5. I had this blueprint in like once you hook up the trains and the supply, basically, the little jig that's going off, right? That goes to something that would bring parts 1 and 2, like level 1 and level 2. This is level 1, let's just say. And then I have level 2 this way, and then I had level 3 this way, and then I had level 4 that way. That's going to have to change. I'm going to have to rethink it when I go building it. But that alone was 1,100. So I really got to kind of deal with what I'm doing here because I just don't have the platform units. I'm not getting as many, whatchamacallit, I'd have to go show you the beginning again when I load. I can't remember the level, but I have it on difficult, challenging mode, so that this was a challenge. And it's proving to be a challenge. This has not been quick and easy because I've always been fighting with blueprint points. I stopped fighting with, or platform units, sorry. I stopped fighting with blueprint points once I made that 5th level one and just let it ride. Just let it run. I'm up to 26 level operator, which is, yeah, okay. But I mean, I'm like 140 in the normal game. But I noticed that I'm going up a lot faster in insane mode. There's less people up here at this operator level. So getting your operator levels is kind of important, I guess. But handling your pin tasks is important. Now, I am loading only 1 level this time. The other 2 levels are not being loaded. Because I did this, I don't think I would have had the platform. I don't think I would have had it if I've done this all 3 levels. It would have happened faster, but I think I'm done for this episode. I'm going to actually make this one a little bit shorter. But I've got, basically my supply happening. I got my paint supply happening. So I can just kind of bounce through the different pin tasks. And it's fairly quick. I mean, especially if I do it, I might actually try. The next pin task, I'll do it all 3 levels again. And I'll just work it in here. I might have to back the train off. But I'll just work it in here. And with the way I do my blueprints, it doesn't matter how... I mean, I could go 8 levels, and it doesn't really matter because I just go to the next level, go to the next level, make the next level, make the next level. And I just continue to, pass on the previous levels and then make the next level. So it's not that difficult. I'm going to clear that out. Okay. And this is a fairly decent way away, distance away. Okay. So, Milestone 5, Milestone 4. Milestone 4 is coming in on 2 levels, but it's not coming in on 3, and it's kind of patchy. I'll be honest with you. It doesn't always spit out as fast. Dead space in the rest of them because they're just waiting to be taken up. And then my blueprint points are just, 3.3 million. This is fairly constant. This doesn't, back off at all. So that is going to handle it for this episode. Thank you very much for joining me. Smash the like, subscribe, all the rest of that fun stuff. If you made it this far, please leave me comments. They help the algorithm, all that fun stuff. And ask questions. Hey, give me ideas and whatnot. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been watching anybody else, so I might be missing stuff. I don't know. Some folks that are better organized than me. Anyways, have a good one. Thank you very much.